All right, guys. Give a lot of credit to Buffalo. They got after us in every way. Outcoached us, outplayed us from really the second half on. So not good enough.
How would you assess the effort out there today?
I thought the effort wasn't the issue. The effort was fine. It was the execution. It was all of it. And we're going to take a good hard look at the film and assess what exactly happened. But we didn't play well enough by any means in any facet in any of the three phases.
To address the penalties, 5
Absolutely, and that starts and ends with me. So I got to do a better job of making sure that obviously it doesn't happen, but there's a stronger understanding of why that can't happen. You can't overcome that against teams, especially a team like Buffalo that's rolling right now, playing elite football. So it killed us, got us behind the sticks multiple times, extended drives for them on offense, and not good enough.
Coach, you kind of seemed like as we were keeping it close on, just when it started to separate a little bit, your guys were melting down a little bit. Maybe what do you what's your explanation for that? Just
Well, absolutely. The penalties and some of the execution stuff is a discipline thing for sure, and we need to be better in those moments. But as far as melting down in you saying in the drives or in the quarters or just in general, yeah. I'm going to take a hard look at it and have some hard conversations with some of the guys, and just obviously I have not communicated that well enough the impact of some of these penalties, and you got to do what's right for the team over what's right for you in that moment, and we're losing touch with that too often.
I think you see the day where Aaron gets called out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I will look at the tape, but I just thought it was in his defense, he was going to erase a mistake, and he was busting his butt over there, and I'll take a look at that one.
How do you think Aaron played today?
I got to look at the tape. Honestly, I didn't get to see a whole lot of the offense. I was doing a lot of defensive adjustments, especially that first half and a good part of that third quarter. So we'll see when I get a good look at the tape.
How tough it is to play against a guy like Josh Allen?
Yeah, it's he's going to test you in every way. You can do everything right schematically on the whiteboard, and he can still beat you. And he demonstrated that today multiple times. But at the same time, it's like that was one of the key coaching points. We got to do right longer. Do right longer means cover longer, rush longer, all those things. We know how he extends plays. We know how he makes magic happens off platform. So it's we didn't get that done today.
What went into the decision to play Saulson? Obviously, his injury flared back up.
Yeah, he came out. It was on Thursday and felt really, really good, and he had a really nice practice on Friday, and then he came out and did a pregame eval, and he was rolling. He was feeling really, really good about it. So, unfortunately, he wasn't able to finish today.
What went into going to Tyron, to Tyron, and did you think about doing it a little earlier? Was that discussion with Aaron?
It wasn't. Yeah, it was just towards the end there where it got a little bit out of whack, and from a protection standpoint, we were struggling. So, Tyrod has an amazing superpower of, being elusive and athletic, and it was necessary today.
You anticipate starting Aaron next week?
I do, yeah, barring an injury.
How much of a factor were those injuries on the offensive line today with the protection?
It's always part of it, but at the same time, we gotta help those guys out when they come in the game, and also we gotta play better and execute better.
More embarrassing than you have 40 points.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Absolutely, it's frustrating, it's embarrassing, it's maddening. It's it's all of that.
The sequence in the third quarter, you guys punt 10 down, get the ball back to the use of downs, and then you got a big interception there. You feel like that was kind of where the game started getting away from you guys?
Yeah, there's definitely a momentum switch right there, but at the same time, we got to overcome that, and we got to step up in those moments of adversity and stand up as a defense, and we didn't get it done, and that starts with me.
What about that sequence? It was your first possession of the third quarter where you were on the 37-yard line. You took the was that there?
4th and 5, yeah.
4th and 5.
We got to finish. You know, we got to honor. You got to honor yourself. You got to honor the relationships that you made in that locker room. You got to honor this team. And Quincy had a strong message too. And he's absolutely right. When this tape gets evaluated, no one cares what our record was. Nobody cares what the score of the game was. The tape is who you are, and that's players and that's coaches. So we got to demonstrate exactly who we are next week.
Judy, how do you finish strong at home in front of your fans to close out the season?
How do you finish? We just got to play our best ball. We got to be the best version of ourselves individually, which will ultimately be the best version of ourselves collectively, and just make sure that, regardless of the perception, there's very strong, close locker room in there, and at the end of the day, you want to honor all those relationships in the way that you play. So we gotta go out in the right way.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys.